Well, new stats show the number of unaccompanied children coming into the U.S. illegally is skyrocketing, and the surge is causing authorities to fear many of the minors could be falling prey to the recruitment of gangs. One America's Sonny Unatoa has more.
Are you ready? We will build a great wall along the southern border.
Immigration has been at the forefront of the 2016 race to the White House as border authorities struggle to respond to a growing number of immigrants coming into the U.S. illegally.
And as president, I'll close private immigration detention centers.
Out of the thousands of illegal immigrants who have crossed into the U.S., the Border Patrol says more than 227,000 unaccompanied minors have been detained at the southern border over the last 6 years. And federal authorities say they could be filling in the ranks of some of America's most dangerous gangs. Once they're detained, the unaccompanied minors stay in federal custody until they can be released to one of their relatives or an appropriate sponsor, while a judge makes a decision on their immigration case. In many instances, they're living in communities where they're prone to join gangs because they're not being supervised by their sponsor. In other cases, some of them have already been initiated in gangs in their home country, and they're joining other members of their gang that have already come to the U.S. One of those gangs, which has hundreds of members from El Salvador, is now one of the largest on New York's Long Island, where more than 2,000 unaccompanied children from Central America have been sent over the last year. Since 2003, more than 250 members of the gang in New York have been convicted of major crimes.
Shootings, arson, street-level drug activity, illegal firearm possession and sales.
The gang also has hundreds of members in several other states, including California, Maryland, Virginia, and Texas. And some authorities have blamed the rise in its members on the surge of unaccompanied minors. U.S. authorities say they're boosting screening procedures of unaccompanied minors and their sponsors. However, many of them still remain at a high risk of joining a gang. Sonny Unatoa, One America News.